What's going on? It's your boy Bowie here, and I'm here to bring you some more tech with Sub-Zero. This is universal tech for Sub-Zero. You do not have to use Serena like I use. You know, this is for any cameo or version of Sub-Zero that you play. But let me show you what the tech is first, and then I'll explain it. Did y'all see that? I was able to use the ice clone in a combo. And then, once the combo was over, I set up a clone right in front of their face as they get up. Before they even get up. Okay? So, Sub-Zero actually has enough time to clone again after one of his combos, as long as it involves EX dive kick. Okay, so how do you perform the tech? So Sub-Zero obviously gets launchers from his back too, but even if he does a jump kick, whoops, I waited too long. Whoops. I was doing good, not messing up. He can still do it. See that? So the key is when you freeze somebody with an ice clone in a combo, you have to wait until all the ice clone shards fall to the ground and that they're all but completely clear. So let me show you what I mean by that. So I want you to notice, you see how when he gets frozen, a bunch of ice shards up here? Shards. Now it's clear. See that? So at that moment you jump, and then you do 2-1, well, jump. What do I want to do? See that? And then you can set up a clone. So I want you to pay attention. Shards, clear, jump. And that's the safe clone setup. Actually, let me rephrase that. That is the safe-ish clone setup. So important things to know. You can set up a clone after virtually any Sub-Zero combo, which is great. So a lot of Sub-Zeros will do the triple back two. Stand for freeze. And notice there's a clone right in front of their face as soon as they get up. You can do that. So it doesn't matter necessarily what corner combo you like to do with Sub-Zero. You have enough time to set up a freeze. Or set up a clone after they get knocked down to the ground. Okay? But the key is when you freeze them with the clone, wait till all the shards go, then leap, and then you can do it again. That also works mid-screen, by the way. Okay? Before I was timing it by doing stand switches, which you can do that too. You know, mid-screen you can do 2 stand switches and then leap and do your attack. But it's better to just visually look at all the ice clone shards. These shards that fell to the ground. Let me try it again. Shards. Look at all these shards. They fell. Then you jump and then you get your attack in. Okay? Now, I must warn you. This setup, if you do any sort of ice clone combo, like the triple back two, or, you know, something like 2-1 ice clone or something like that, I will warn you that you do not have as much frame advantage to set up this ice clone, meaning that whereas before you would have been able to block all armored wake-ups. Now there's certain armored wake-ups that will blow this up. So in testing, I found that Johnny Cage, Peacemaker, of course, and Omni-Man can break out. Now, if you do it perfectly, you can block Omni-Man and Peacemaker's EX wake up, but more times than not, you're going to get hit if they decide to armor directly out afterwards. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so we're back. So somebody like Peacemaker can use his armored move to break out. I forget. Oh, it's Human Torpedo. It has to be that. Yeah, because it's 12 frames. It's fast as hell. So let me show you that my typical setup is safe as hell. So normally I would do a combo like this. Whoops. Sorry. See that? That's not safe. He dies, right? So that's completely safe. When you do that particular clone setup, meaning double back 2, jump up 112, you have so much frame advantage that not even Johnny Cage can EX shadow kick out of this setup. At least not safely. If you anticipate that he'll do a shadow kick, you can block and punish. Okay? However, Peacemaker can break out of any other combo that you try to do. So let me show you what I mean. Whoops. Well, I fucked that up. Oh, let me do the triple. See that? He can break right out before I do anything. Okay? So just be wary of that. Understand that nothing else is going to get him out of this setup for free like that. And it's not for free because it costs him a bar of meter. You know what I'm saying? So understand that if you do any other corner combo, you know, certain characters can bust out of this. But that's only 3 characters that I've tested. Everyone else's armored wake up is too slow. And so you're able to block if you read that they're going to use armor to get out. Okay? So why am I showing you this tech? Because as Sub-Zero players, we often get ourselves in scramble-ass situations where, you know, we get these stray hits and then we got to try to convert into something like this in the corner, you know what I'm saying? And Sub-Zero doesn't seem to get a lot, you know what I'm saying, off of those stray hits. But I'm here to tell you that with this tech in the corner, any stray combo conversion can set up into a clone. So let me see if I can, let's see if I can have old boy try to leap out of the corner here. Whoops. See that? Because you will have opponents that will do stuff like that. They'll try to jump out. And when they do that, they can potentially die. Look at how much damage that did. Look at that. That's almost half life because the opponent couldn't sit their ass down. You know what I'm saying? So understand that this has a lot of implications. It means that Sub-Zero will trap your ass in this corner if you're skilled enough. You know what I'm saying? And as far as how Sub-Zero's opponents get out of this situation, armor's the only surefire thing they can really do. Well, let me not say that. Certain characters have attacks that will go through the clone. So like Katana has her sweep, things like that. She could do that. She could. However, if you read that, Sub-Zero has the dive kick that will avoid the sweep. And that's a full combo right there. You know what I'm saying? So if Katana... Actually, let me see if I can demonstrate this. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I have Sub-Zero and Katana here. Okay. So now I'm playing as Katana. I'm going to see if I can use my sweep. See, I can sweep. I can sweep as Katana. So it's not like opponents are completely helpless. You just have to know your options. But if they try to jump, they're dead. If they try to attack, they're dead. I've even seen people try to punish me for being unsafe, and they got frozen. See that? I pressed stand 1 and got frozen immediately. You know what I'm saying? So anything I try to do, I get hurt as the opponent. So now, of course, if you're the Sub-Zero player and you see your opponent breaking out of your setup, that's when you can start blocking, you can dive kick, you can jump in and attack. You know what I'm saying? You can do all kinds of things. This setup is in Sub-Zero's favor. You know what I'm saying? And so, Sub-Zero players, here we have more tech. Spread this far and wide. Use this to strengthen the reach and the power of the Lin Kuei. You dig? But with that being said, I'm out. Peace.